Hi everybody, I'm Ray Fasano from the law firm of Yeoman, Matty & Fasano. Today, September 5th, 2017, we received an announcement for United States Citizenship and Immigration Services from the Trump administration that DACA has now been rescinded. There's a 6-month period of time within which DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, is going to be phased out. What does that mean for people who have work permits right now for DACA? First things first, don't panic. Take a step back, understand exactly what's happening with DACA and how that affects you personally. I invite everybody to go on United States Citizenship and Immigration Services website. It's right here. It's uscis.gov. It's giving you the latest information on what's happening with DACA. Let me summarize. People who have DACA now, your DACA is valid throughout the period of time that you have your card. So if you just received DACA now and your expiration date goes beyond the 6 months of April of next year, you still have all the benefits that bring you to DACA. The source of this information is right here. That explains that DACA, when it's properly filed and you receive it, is valid until the permit expires. So I don't want people to think just because DACA is being phased out that you should panic, that you should make a run and hide because immigration is going to look for you, arrest you, and deport you. That's farthest from the truth. The first takeaway is the following. Your DACA benefits extend until the expiration of your work permit. So if your work permit is valid beyond the date of the phase-out date of DACA, which is 6 months from today, you still have all your DACA benefits. Number two, any applications that have been pending for renewal, that have been filed up until today, September 5th, 2017, will be granted. In other words, if you're eligible for your renewal, and your renewal application was filed on or before September 5th of 2017, your DACA benefits are going to be granted to you. But after this last renewal, you're not going to be able to renew your DACA. Now, as far as getting advanced parole while DACA is being phased out, and that is permission to re-enter the United States before you leave the United States, I would hold off on that right now. If you have any questions about DACA, especially about advanced parole, give it a couple of days. I want to see how immigration is responding to advanced parole requests right now for DACA. I'm not sure exactly where we're going to go with that. But if you have any questions about DACA, about the phase out, about what your plan B might be after DACA, come in and see us immediately. If you've lived here for over 10 years and you have kids that are born here, you should certainly come in and talk to us about asylum or about cancellation of removal, which is the 10-year green card. If you have parents that are residents or citizens of the United States, come in and talk to us about provisional waiver. If you have advanced parole now and you entered with the advanced parole and you're married to a citizen, come in and talk to us about adjustment of status. You may have been the victim of a crime. Come in and talk to us about a U visa. Asylum is a hot issue right now. You definitely have changed personal circumstances on account of being members of a particular social group, and that would be a protected class of young people that were recognized by immigration who can have a problem if they return to their home country on account of delinquency, crime, extortion, kidnapping, gang violence, or other unstable country conditions that affect you as a young person who was brought to the United States against your will. Your parents brought you here, so you may have a really good, valid asylum claim. Let's not panic about DACA. Let's stay positive. Let's stay hopeful. This could offer you an opportunity to get something more certain, more secure than DACA. Maybe we'll get you asylum. Maybe we'll get residence. Don't give up. Have hope. Come in and see us immediately, and we'll talk about Plan B after DACA expires. Thank you.